pack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cal's offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you've got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Looking to throw on first down. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's King. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. The lone back's got it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Rogers. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job there as the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down.
Trying to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch, but to finish it with a touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Going over the top. He's got it on the outside. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense offense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They'll immediately call timeout. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On the move and looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful...
He lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it Smothers. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. NC State quick to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Man, with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
Going to swing it on second down. Got his man on the outside. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Swims through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air, it's Bailey. Looking left. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, NC State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll try to do it himself. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Illegal blocking offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Scott. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And the stomping has commenced. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Got a man, it's King. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Gain of 20.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll leave it with the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Off play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
NC State 31, Cal 15.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got his man quickly. Runs through a tackle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the catch, it's Anderson. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smothers. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Working that left side, and he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Now he's going to break the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the right. And the pass is broken up incomplete, but wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Got enough for the first. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking for an open area to his left. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The field goal is no good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the score.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
29 on the play. First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. The Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They just keep firing. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
The Hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.